to another short stint time with Brian's Table Talks. Hal's here recording. Today's a little unique. We here in Houston have avoided a storm. Hurricane Laura was supposed to come in the last couple of days, and fortunately or unfortunately, depending on where you sit, has gone over to Lake Charles. So we're praying for our friends and neighbors over there, and we're rejoicing in the sunshine here in Houston. I've been doing a little thinking the last few days about something I've seen and heard. My wife is a kindergarten teacher, and she does something really fantastic, and I think she does it with me, actually. When I'm doing something, or the kids are doing something that she doesn't want them to do, she redirects them. She redirects them. Now, hold on to that phrase for a minute. For those of us who are parents, and you've experienced this, and we see it a lot through life, and we've seen the church do it for centuries. We tell people, don't do something. We're good at that. Don't touch the hot pan. Don't talk back. Don't be rude. We're real good at saying don't do things. Now, I don't know about you, but as a young man and as an old man now, I got a bad habit. When somebody tells me don't do something, pretty good bet I'm going to do it. So one of the things I've learned from my wife and some others is instead of telling people don't do something, be more positive. Tell them how to do it. You see, we don't live in a vacuum. When you say stop and don't do anything, there has to be something that follows it. So take the child, we tell them, don't grab the hot pan. They're going to do it. How about if we taught them, if you're going to grab it, use a pot holder, use a mitt. Instead of telling people don't be rude, say, hey, try to use your kind words. Instead of telling somebody, don't cross the street until you look both ways. Before you cross the street, look both ways. When we change our language a little bit, we accomplish a couple of things. One, you tell somebody don't do something, they're liable to rebel and do it anyways. If you tell them what to do, it gives them a direction, and it's more positive and uplifting. And I think the world can all use a little more kindness anyways. But I think it's also more effective. I've seen this skill practiced in many situations, and where people, adults even, hey, instead of doing this, how about doing it this way? And offering an alternative. And it's amazing what happens. Something positive happens. There's less hard feelings. We get our feelings hurt with somebody, don't do that. We get our feelings hurt. Somebody says, hey, how about doing this instead? I can do that. So I think, if you think about it, instead of telling somebody not to do something, if we got better at just redirecting. Stop using negative language and using positive language. Now, some people out there might say I'm being overly sensitive. I'm just saying it works. And I'm a big fan of what works. So try it in the coming week. When you see somebody doing something that you're not so sure they should be doing, instead of saying no, saying yes to something else. I bet it works, and I bet it preserves a few relationships. It's been fun today. I'm glad you joined us on Brian's Table Talks. This is our 24th episode. Look forward to seeing you next week. Till then, I'm praying for your safety and your comfort. And you know what? God loves you and I love you. Have a great day.